Hello everybody, I am Natalie. Welcome to my channel. This is a handstand practice for when you find handstands really boring. This is a follow along practice, so we'll start with a warm-up and I'll give you some specific focus points in this class to really center your mind on if you feel like your practice is becoming repetitive. And we'll do a few fun things with leg movements as well. So let's get started, as I always like to start, with nice juicy arm movements, rolling your shoulders backwards, your feet are parallel, your stomach is pulling in towards the spine as you should be pulling it in your handstand. Big shoulder circles. Let's go the other way. So try to pull the shoulder blades together here, up to your ears, front and back. So you get the biggest possible shoulder blade movement in these circles. Okay, great. Now try to mirror me. We'll do a little wave along the side, reaching up, and the other side. So I've got one arm straight and the other one brushes alongside my body. Just try to mirror me and not think about it too much, and then you'll get the movement. So I'll brush diagonally, brush, 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 and my arm that goes to the back is just simply straight. It's a bit like cycling. Once you get it, you've got it. Let's speed this up a little. So as you speed this up, you can try to let this spill into your upper body and the rest of your body. Bend your knees a little so that you get a nice big movement in the upper body. Okay, great. And just check this out. Let's go to the floor. First into a 4-point position here, where we are going to spread the fingers very wide, and you're going to rock front and back, pushing off the floor with your fingers. So I go to my maximum wrist flexibility here, a point where it feels like a stretch but still comfortable with my elbows very straight, and then I flap the wrists backwards, actively pushing off the floor. So you push and you push, and on the way back again, center your attention on pulling the stomach in. So as I rock back, I pull the stomach in and pull the stomach in and pull the stomach in. One more time and pull in. Okay, great. Now walk your hands to the front, and we're going to bring the shoulders low down to the floor and sit back towards the heels. And as you do this again, I would like you to start here with your arms in a diagonal, pulling the stomach in, already elevating the shoulders as you go into this shoulder stretch. So now here, be very aware of not losing your core tension, while at the same time creating space in the shoulders. So you can adjust the knees a little bit here. So what we want is we want to maintain a shoulder elevation and a core tension, as well as releasing the upper back. And come out of the stretch, and then now once, don't pay attention to anything, just try to get your shoulders as low as possible. So you might find that this feels very different. Let's do this again, paying attention to elevating the shoulders and pulling the stomach in. So here already, switch on the core, slide your shoulders front, find space but maintain tension. And come out of the stretch. So from our plank position, I would like to do a combination of leg stretches and core conditioning. So we're going to step in into a wide squat here, and then step back to the plank. So it's step in, and back and back. Now watch, We'll do a variation and then we keep alternating. I'm going to step in, straighten, bend, plank, plank. Okay, so it's going to be squat, squat, plank, and parallel legs, squat, plank. So in each of these, adjust this to your level of mobility. It's a leg stretch as well as a continuous core activation and workout for the shoulders. So let's start here in our plank position and let's do 10. So we have step 2 straddle squat and back. Step 2 parallel, straighten, in back, squat and back to parallel, straighten and back. We've got 4. Straddle, straddle, plank, plank, parallel, straighten and back. We've got 6. Straddle, straddle, plank, plank, parallel, parallel, straighten. One more set. Straddle, straddle, plank, plank, and parallel. Now in your parallel position here, try to straighten your legs. If you find this very difficult, you can put your hands on your shins. You can put your hands on yoga blocks as well. Try to find the biggest forward fold here. And again, I would like to bring your attention to your core, where you want to pull in your stomach to almost lift your hips over. So the stomach basically creates a really hollow shape here by pulling the stomach in, which should increase your stretch. So the core tension here creates this compression between your upper body and the legs. So feel like your stomach is lifting you higher and then into a deeper stretch. Okay, and come out of the stretch by rolling up. Let's go into our handstand exercises. I'm going to show these things freestanding. You can always practice this with the wall behind you. We are going to do a kick up and then immediately bend the legs and straighten them to come back down. So this is a little bit of a free-form version. The main thing is you get into a kick up, you bend the legs, and you reach to the floor. Those are the 3 important things. So we kick up, bend, straighten. So we kick up, bend, straighten. I'll show you again. Doesn't have to be a very neat tuck, can be here and straighten and open again. I'll show you with the wall. With the wall you would be touching, straight, bend and reach to the floor. So if you do this with the wall, you might have to actively push yourself a bit away from the wall. Let's aim at doing this in a set of 5. So give it a go once if you don't feel so confident about the movement, just so that you've got it in your body, and straighten. And then let's do 5 together in a rhythm. And kick up, bend, reach for the floor. And kick up, bend, reach for the floor. Kick up, bend, reach for the floor. Kick up, bend, reach for the floor. Okay, great. Very nice. You can, of course, repeat this if you want. Now, next, let us do, from a downward facing dog position, bend and jump the legs wide. So I'm starting off with the arms in a diagonal. I really bend my legs deeply, and then you find a position to jump the legs into that is fits in with your mobility. So the main thing is to bring the legs a little bit wider and to keep the hips reaching up. So we don't want to kick the legs up at the back. So here we have bend and a little wider. So it's just like a mini straddle. Bend and jump. Okay? Again, let's try and do 5 of these. And bend jump. And bend, jump. Can be a very small jump. Bend, jump. 2 more. Bend, jump. Bend, jump. Okay, great. Now let's kick up to a straight line handstand. And you can either hold it there or you can find a gentle motion in the legs that's kind of like walking. So you mainly want to just think of bending and straightening a bit like cycling. I'll show you what this looks like in your handstand. So I bend and bend and bend and bend, a little walk. If you have the wall behind you, then you can do this with the wall. Same thing, you just bend, just focus on bending the knees and slide the feet on the wall. That will do the job. So you can keep this really very minimal if this is new for you. Adding movement to your handstands is a lovely way to make your practice a little bit more interesting. So let's kick up and aim at doing 10 cycles with your legs. And kick up. And let's cycle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down. Excellent. Let's roll the shoulders and take a breather. We'll do this one more time. And to the front. So gather your energy. We'll only do this one more time and then do a little stretch. Okay. Ready? Let's go. Kick up. And cycle your legs for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, awesome. Very good. Wonderful. Interlock the fingers in front of your body. Bend the knees and push the shoulders to the front into the biggest curve you can create, pulling further front with your fingers. Then straighten the legs and pull the left hand to the side into a diagonal. Center, right hand into a diagonal. Center, bend the knees to roll up, reach the fingers behind you as far as possible, opening the chest all the way to the front. And now here again, I would like you to draw your stomach into the spine, maintaining core tension while at the same time opening the chest. Release, bring the arms up once into a handstand position as you would hold a straight line handstand. Draw the stomach in, squeeze your butt, elevate the shoulders, push the arms further back and hold this with me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw the stomach in more. 8, 9, 10. And release. Okay, great. I will leave you with this. I hope this was a fun class. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video.